When Richard and Mytho first started casually dating, they both had the same rule. They were in no way looking for any serious relationship at all, not even in the slightest. But casual meetups turned into dinners, dinners turned into movies, and they slowly started to realize that there was something more here. Like Neil Gaiman said, author, love makes you vulnerable. Then one day, someone you didn't ask for wanders into your life, and suddenly your life isn't yours anymore. Some of you may not know, Richard and Mytho's story spans over 20 years. These two first met as preteens at Wells Middle School. They both ended up moving to different parts of Moreno Valley and attended different schools. They were so close, but their paths just did not cross. Not until many years later when they reconnected around Thanksgiving holiday in 2016. They stayed in touch after reconnecting, but did not go on their first official date until 3 years later, where they watched a live cover band of The Doors, and then finally ended the night with laughs at a TJ Miller comedy show. From there, it was history. The couple continued to bond over their mutual love of video games, fishing, red wine, and their morbid sense of humor. 2 years after their first date, they took a weekend getaway to the Mammoth Lakes area. It was in front of Mytho's favorite lake where Richard got down on bended knee and proposed and popped the question.
We called ourselves the Pizza Hut crew, and we would hang out all the time before we were able to drink. We would hang out at the hookah bar.
One thing that really drawed me to be her friend was her kind and thoughtfulness, and you can see that from a mile away. In the end, me and Richard had a one-on-one moment. You know what? I can tell you don't like me, and I was like, no, come on. I'm just kind of like neutral, pretty neutral. I promise you, you're gonna like me eventually. And I'm glad to say, he did win my confidence. And Richard, thank you for looking after Mytho like this.
So yes, I may have told Mytho that our parents found her in a dumpster and decided to adopt her. But that truly turned her into this fiercely independent person that you see here today. You're welcome. I also told Mytho that the green rolling hills near our home was a sleeping lizard that would one day wake up and eat her. But I think that developed her love of the great outdoors, because even in the face of the potential of being swallowed up by the natural world, she decided to conquer it instead. Not to mention, she keeps like 10 lizards as pets now, so clearly that didn't scar her as much as she would mislead you to believe.
Because our parents worked so much, I had a bit of a hand in raising both Miha and Mytho, and I can also attest, Miha was a little terror, and Mytho was an absolute perfect angel. The first time I heard about Richard, Mytho had initially labeled him a casual fling and was super nonchalant about him. But it wasn't long before Mytho's tough exterior gave way, and then soon I would hear her say, I actually don't mind when he holds my hand in public or hugs me. He's super loving, and he values the importance of family, and like my sister, he is extremely independent. Richard also loves the outdoors, and like my oddball little sister, he enjoys collecting exotic animals, like a bearded dragon and a banana spider ball python.
Mytho, it's such an honor, and I'm so proud to see the person that you've become. And my heart is full knowing that you have an equally incredible human by your side.
He had to be loving, supporting, kind, funny, tall, all these things that I had in mind for Mytho's guy. For me, nobody was good enough for her. The moment I met Richard, I was like, he's the guy. He's the guy. Just by looking at my friend and Richard, 4 out of the 5 things is perfect. Okay?
Richard and I have been friends for a long time now, and ever since the beginning, he and his family has always welcomed me in as one of their own. I'm so happy that he has found someone to walk with him on his path and create new chapters. Mytho. You may have the #1 spot now, but all that means is I have an additional back to cover. All right? My family and I love you both dearly and can't wait to witness and be a part of your journey. I love you guys.
I thank God for allowing me to be chosen as your mom. He knew exactly what I needed. Thank you for all the laughs and always keeping me on my toes. There's never a dull moment with you. Every mom dreams of their son finding a woman who can compliment them so well, fills his heart with so much joy, and shows him unconditional love at all times. I couldn't have prayed for a better person for my son to share his life with. I love you both.
we just want to start by thanking you first, Richard, for all the sacrifices you made for us growing up. You grew up so much faster than you should have to make sure that we were always taken care of. We know it wasn't easy considering how big the man's shoes that you had to fill were, but you did it. You taught us so many life lessons in a unique way. Watching you perform, man, I feel like a woman in your underwear wearing a cowboy hat and boots taught us confidence and to dance like no one's watching. Brushing our hair for school in the morning taught us your unconditional love. Your WWE SmackDown sessions taught us strength. Your love for soccer taught us to never give up on what we are passionate about. Your ability to shine light on dark moments showed us that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. We have waited what feels like an eternity for you to find someone, and just when we thought you would never settle down, along came Kevin. Kevin, where are you? Just kidding. It was Mytho. Mytho, we want to thank you for being you, for loving our brother the way you do, for always showing up for us and our family, for being patient because we know how much is required to deal with him. You are everything we could ever want for our brother.
May you be mean mugging in photos together for the rest of your lives. Welcome to the family, Richard. We love you guys.